Do you know that God created you to be a masterpiece? Welcome to day 20 of the 31-day journey to peace through the grief of miscarriage, stillbirth, other pregnancy loss. We're going to be working with this book and writing in this journal. We are in the A act of the piece. Okay. Go back and watch other videos. We are on day 20. Let's head to the journal. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10 reads, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, with God prepared in advance us to do." I know that you may have, this is how I felt, I speak for myself, um, after experiencing the loss of my baby, my heart is very fragile, okay? And I'm having to, because I'm still here, right? I'm having to hand God over, hand my heart, my fragile heart to God. Sorry. I'm having to hand my fragile heart to God because I know that if I'm still here, there's still hope. And I know this because in this verse, in Ephesians 2:10, it says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, with God prepared in advance us to do," which means you were created with purpose and intention. You know how I know? Because it says you're God's handiwork. This is the same God who created the heavens and the earth, right? And it says that you are God's handiwork. He created earth so that the sand and the water know when to stop and not to overcome, right? Handiwork. You were created with such precision, such purpose, such intention. It says you are created in Christ, in Christ Jesus, right? We know that God sent his son to down the cross for us so that we may be in him, so that we will not be separated from God. Okay? And we were created to do good works. What is that? That's different for everyone. But we know it needs to be good works, right? And we know that God prepared us to do good work in advance. That's amazing that God created us to do something in advance, right? So we know that because you are still here, you have a purpose. You're created with purpose, with intention, as God's handiwork. In Christ, we are connected in Christ to do good works, which He already prepared in advance for us to do. So, because you have a hope, you have a future, you're here. You need to push forward on what your good works are. And if you don't know, pray and ask. It says, seek and you shall find. Okay? Ask, knock. The door will be open to you. Ask the Creator who created you what you are to create. What good works are you to do? Because God created you in Christ to do good works. So go to God and pray and ask, what good works are you created to do? And ask Him for the strength, for the power, for the strength to carry out His good works, despite, in spite, despite this great loss that you've encountered, that you've experienced. Ask God for the strength, for the power. Hope this verse has blessed you as it has blessed me and encouraged me to keep going, keep moving forward. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you.